Our top story this hour, President Donald Trump has claimed that Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has promised him that New Delhi will stop buying Russian oil, describing it as a big move in Washington's campaign to isolate Moscow over the war in Ukraine. Now this while he was addressing reporters at the White House that the US President said he was not happy with India importing oil from Russia, which Washington views as indirectly financing the conflict in Ukraine. The US President added that Prime Minister Modi has given him assurances that India will halt its Russian oil purchases.
But it's a war that Russia should have won in the first week, and they're going into the fourth year. And I want to see it stop. So I was not happy that India was buying oil. And he assured me today that they will not be buying oil from Russia. That's a big stop. They will, within a short period of time, they will not be buying oil from Russia. And they'll go back to Russia after the war's over.
Trump emphasized that India's move to stop buying Russian oil would help end the conflict in Ukraine, adding that New Delhi's normal trade relations with Moscow would resume once the war is over. India parallelly has not immediately confirmed Trump's claim. India has consistently justified its purchases of Russian oil, citing the need to ensure energy security and maintain economic stability too. In fact, Trump in the month of August had raised tariffs on Indian exports to the United States to 50%, with Trump's aides accusing India of fueling Russia's war in Ukraine. In his White House remarks, the US President praised his ties with Prime Minister Modi, calling him a great leader who supports him, and described India as an incredible country, noting that Modi has remained in power for a long time. The development also comes ahead of a possible meet between Modi and Trump at a summit of Southeast Asian countries in Malaysia this month. Responding to reporters' question, Trump said that he is looking forward to meet him in Malaysia.
In light of China's export curbs on rare earths, do you view India as a reliable partner going forward? And are you planning to meet Prime Minister Modi in Malaysia? Are you open to talks in terms of
trade? Sure. He's a friend of mine. We have a great relationship. He just said that 2 days ago, as you know. We have a great relationship. No.
The announcement follows a recent meet between Trump's new nominee for Indian ambassador and Prime Minister Modi. In fact, Gore's appointment, given his close ties to Trump, was interpreted as reaffirmation of steady and friendly US-India relations. For more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report from New York.
President Trump making headlines by saying that Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has personally assured him that India will stop buying Russian oil, a move that, if confirmed, could mark a major shift in global energy politics. Trump told reporters on Wednesday that Modi promised to end the purchase within a short period of time. The decision, Trump says, would strengthen his pressure campaign against Moscow to end the war in Ukraine, a conflict approaching its fourth year. India is the world's second largest buyer of Russian oil after China. Trump has recently expressed frustration with Vladimir Putin of Russia, calling him the main obstacle to peace. And he is set to meet Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky at the White House on Friday. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.